The farm is fairly profitable. It's a very, very small farm. Last year we grossed $43,000. It's very tiny. We try and make a 50% net profit on that gross. Now, we don't always achieve that, and especially since we've taken over the farm, we're having to do a lot of capital facility construction and repair. Donn has an off-farm job as a firefighter, and we're using a lot of that income to invest in the farm right now because we know that we can. We have that luxury. We want it to be a scale that we can do it. We have a summer intern for a few months, but other than that, it's the two of us. And that's what we want. We've wanted to farm our whole lives, so why would we want to be so big that we have to hire people to do it for us? We love to do it. So, the other thing Donn's off-farm job affords us is health insurance, which, as aging farmers with old farm injuries, is really important to us. We are keeping the business at about the same level as when we took over the farm. A lot of that's determined by the number of acres that we are farming. We don't really want to get much bigger because we don't have enough acreage to really grow the flock much more. We didn't develop a business plan at our first farm, nor did we have one when we moved here. We basically took on a style of farming here in terms of economics. But we've changed it quite a bit in that we're producing more products. We had a great reputation to start with, and we've been able to build on that. And cheese is really popular now. Cheese is sort of, the rock star food. There's cheese magazines, and cheese is just really hot right now. So we're kind of riding that wave. Our average sales last year were about $1,100 a day. A good day's $2,000, bad days $800. And that's cheese, meat, and wool products. We're only there one day a week, Saturdays. Our meat is frozen, so it keeps very well frozen. And because our aged cheeses actually are fairly flexible, I can sell some of them at 4 months, some of them at 12 months, some at 2 years of age. So I don't have to pound the pavement constantly to sell my cheeses because they can just age longer. It's really hard to price your products, especially something like cheese that takes so much labor. It's not just the day I make the cheeses. There's a whole year of work in the cheese cave. There's all the work that went into milking the animals, then all the work that went into feeding them on pasture. So there's years of work that go into each cheese. So how do you actually price that? It's much cheaper than most other farmstead sheep milk cheeses made in the region. And yet when we look at the price of our cheese, it feels like it's very expensive. It's $19 a pound. Yet it doesn't begin to pay me for the time that I put into it. Pricing is difficult because I want the cheese to be valued because it really has taken so much work. And yet I don't want to price it away from people that might want to try it. It's a difficult issue. Our net profit does not include a wage for either of us. We figure we're living the life we want to live. That's our payment. We have the best food you could ever want to eat. We live in a beautiful place. We have a beautiful house that Donn built. So we feel like we live pretty high on the hog or the sheep. But also, I'm 50 years old. I'm not looking at growing this business. I'm looking at maintaining it for the next 15, 20 years, and then passing it on to someone younger.